What we're looking at here is a highly coordinated Ukrainian drone attack deep into Russian territory, targeting key military infrastructure. More than 100 drones were involved in the attack, destroying at least 40 Russian aircraft, including nuclear-capable long-range bombers worth more than $7 billion. Ukraine's security service, the SBU, says it used 117 FPV drones to hit the targets. These are cheap, fast, and hard to detect. FPVs, or first-person view drones, are equipped with onboard cameras that stream live video back to the operator, allowing real-time control and targeting. According to the SBU, the drones weren't launched from Ukraine. Instead, they were smuggled into Russia, hidden inside trucks and even mobile wooden homes. Once inside, agents assembled them and launched the strike from Russian soil. The operation was prepared in secret for over 18 months, marking a major shift in the conflict, highlighting Ukraine's increasing ability to strike deep within Russian territory. As of the time of this recording, what we know is this. At least 100 drones were launched from Ukrainian-controlled territory, thousands of kilometers into Russia, including as far as Siberia. The target? Several Russian airfields, including the ones housing long-range bombers critical to Moscow's ability to strike at Ukraine. At least 40 Russian aircraft were reportedly destroyed or damaged, including Tu-95 and Tu-22 M3 bombers, both capable of carrying long-range missiles that have been used to hit Ukrainian cities. On the night of June the 1st, Ukraine launched Operation Spider's Web, a coordinated drone strike hitting 5 Russian military airfields: Diaghilev, Ivanovo, Olenia, Belaya, and Ukrainka. These attacks weren't near the border. Some were over 4,000 kilometers from Ukraine. The operation is estimated to have caused $7 billion in damage to Russia's strategic military aircraft. At 9:30 p.m, President Zelensky, believed to have overseen the 18-month-long planning of the operation, confirmed the attack on Telegram.
Блискуча операція проведена. На території ворога виключно проти військових цілей.
At 6:20 p.m, the Russian Ministry of Defense referred to the operation as a terrorist attack. It acknowledged attacks across the country, but claimed that in 3 of those regions, the strikes were repelled. Ukrainian officials say the strike disrupted 2 entire bomber squadrons. So what does this mean for the war? The extraordinary attack on Sunday saw Ukraine using drones worth under $500 each to hit targets as far as Siberia and the Arctic. This is a significant escalation in the conflict, showing that Ukraine is no longer just reacting to Russian attacks. It's taking the fight directly to Russian military infrastructure. Strategically, the implications are huge. Russia's ability to launch long-range strikes, particularly with bombers, may now be significantly limited. What makes this even more remarkable is the ingenuity behind it. Ukraine spent a year and a half secretly preparing, smuggling in drones piece by piece, and positioning them for a coordinated deep strike. It is modern warfare at its most effective. So why now? And why on such a scale? Ukraine's push for more autonomy in its military operations is becoming clearer. This strike fits into a broader strategy. Keep Russia on the defensive by hitting key logistics, air power, and strategic infrastructure. The message is clear. No part of Russia is safe as long as this war continues, and particularly the key infrastructure that fuels Russia's economy, and ultimately, the war. Ukraine has been steadily receiving more advanced weapon systems from its Western allies, and it's now putting those capabilities to use. Drones, in particular, have become an increasingly important weapon in the Ukrainian arsenal, offering a low-cost, high-impact means to challenge Russia's much larger military. But beyond the battlefield, this operation has serious geopolitical implications. A Ukrainian operation this deep inside Russian territory on the eve of peace talks signals growing capability and increased risk of escalation. It also raises the stakes for the West, because the more capable Ukraine becomes, the more Moscow may see Western support as a direct threat. Russia's response so far has been limited to air raids inside Ukraine. But with this kind of strike hitting strategic bombers, the Kremlin may be pushed toward more extreme reaction. This drone strike signals a possible turning point in the conflict. Ukraine has shown it can strike back at a level most analysts didn't think was possible. For Ukraine, this is a part of a broader strategy of demonstrating its strength and resilience. For the West, is a clear signal that the support they've provided has not only been vital, but has now given Ukraine the means to reach deep into Russian territory.